Welcome everybody to another YouTube exclusive Voice of Nick episode. We're playing more Pillars of the Earth, and it's nighttime. Wrote down my sermons. Became the book I wrote. Should I not write what I believe?
I know them by heart. But Jonathan insisted we keep them. I don't like to indulge in my own writings.
The second letter this month. Hi, Miss Francis.
Later. I need time to think.
The storm died down. Still light in the cathedral. Probably Jack at work.
Jack is still working. He always is.
Jack is still at work. Maybe he cannot sleep as well.
A magnificent cathedral. But I would have been more than content with the old one, had it not been burned to the ground.
Cut him some slack, Philip. He's doing his best. Here they all lie in wait, dearest friends that went before me. When my time comes, I shall see them again.
If James died in that fire, then what happened to his remains? He was never properly buried, and that is Jack's fault.
James did not break into the ice. What was he doing in the church? Did he hide or was he hidden?
Jack started the fire. He should have told me.
Damn, Philip's really on about this.
Hello? I thought I saw someone.
Jack outdid himself. England never saw a cathedral like this.
That came from the kitchen.
Oh, it's you.
You startled me.
I thought I heard something. Was that you?
No, but I heard it too. Maybe Aliena came back.
No. No, she's asleep. She returned a few hours ago. Damn it.
Jack.
Sorry. There's someone in the kitchen.
Yes, I think you're right.
Stay behind me. I'll go ahead. There's someone in here.
Outlaws. They are probably just after food. I will talk to them.
All right.
They're forced to steal. Terrible times. How desperate they must be.
Please. Listen. We don't mean you harm.
Philip, be careful! Damn it! Philip, throw me a stone!
Jack, no! It's him. Brother Marcus.
Brother Marcus?
He took Cuthbert's keys to steal food here from the kitchen. Because of me, Remigius found out. And he left. We never saw him again.
Looks like he came back. You didn't mean for this to happen.
No, but...
What about him? Don't be afraid.
Why did you do that, you animal? I will get the others.
No!
What?
He's just a child.
Just a child. Jack forgave the child, just like that. And I forgave him. For that was what he had been when he arrived in Kingsbridge. Just a child. Who was I to judge this man for not confessing earlier what he had done? I had never told his wife, Aliena, that I was responsible for her fate, and for her father's. Even that night, when we all met, I did not dare to tell her.
The walls of Kingsbridge weren't enough anymore. The outlaws had found a way in. We weren't safe in our homes.
So this is what it has come to. Kingsbridge is under attack.
Why didn't Uncle Richard chase them away? Why?
Now, do not exaggerate. This is not a siege.
We only saw 2 of them, and one of them was a child.
But they almost killed you.
They were just looking for food. They didn't mean any harm.
It's the drought. It destroyed all the crops. They must eat something.
Desperate or not, they're only the vanguard of a full-scale invasion.
If we had a decent Earl, the people wouldn't be starving.
It is all too easy to blame a desperate child. Forgiveness is much harder.
It is.
But forgive we must.
Can you? Forgive, I mean.
I already have.
Hamley is the reason for this. He's to blame. It's that simple.
Well, he won't be Earl for long. The Treaty of Wallingford has been signed at last. It's only a matter of time until things change.
What treaty? Winchester is in turmoil about this right now. Stephen and Maud have signed the treaty. Maud's son, Duke Henry, is to be crowned the next king.
And, by agreement, all lands are to be returned to their previous owners.
But Stephen will continue to rule as long as he lives.
The earldom will be ours again.
It will not.
Why the bloody hell not?
Bloody hell.
Language?
No one will enforce this until Stephen is dead.
What is to be done then?
Well, if they're hungry, can't we just give them something to eat? I'll share.
We should, and we will. But there are too many to feed them all.
We must do something.
Well, I cannot sit quietly and wait until Stephen dies of old age. The Treaty of Wallingford is in place. I won't wait for another 17 years. Not when I'm so close to fulfilling the promise I made to my father.
You're right, but it wasn't William Hamley who came here last night. It's the outlaws we need to worry about.
Well, what do we do about it?
That's an interesting strategy.
Ha! You know, we could solve all our problems with one blow. We could either fight those outlaws, or we could make them fight for us.
Fight for you?
Right! We could make them attack William Hamley. Huh. And while they're busy killing each other, we can plan a surprise attack.
I won't have any of that.
What about his mother? I've heard that Hamley still listens to her, that she still has a say in Earl's Castle.
Yes, let's tell his mother.
If we spoke to Regan Hamley, we might not need a physical confrontation at all.
That'll never work. We have to assault them and take back our father's castle. Even if that means fighting alongside the outlaws.
I don't like either choice, to be honest.
Neither do I. So, what do you think, Aliena?
I'll negotiate with Regan Hamley. I will go to Earl's Castle. Alone.
Are you serious, Ali?
Regan Hamley seems to be in a tight corner herself. She might well be willing to cooperate.
I do hope you're right.
I'll ride with you.
You won't, Cub. Not with that leg of yours.
Your mother is right. Besides, if we all turn up, they might think we mean them harm.
I feel like this could have long-lasting implications, this last thing we did. The first outlaws have made their way into Kingsbridge. Your former novice brother Marcus was one of the outlaws. That was a really interesting twist, by the way. You have a chance to take back Earl's Castle and fulfill your oath.
And so, after 17 years, I finally returned to the place I'd once called home. Because I had failed to gain support from the people of Shiring, my only hope now was a deal with William Hamley's mother, Regan. A woman whose possible support was only guaranteed by rumor.
Earl's Castle. Earl's Castle, 1154. Originally, the father of Earl Bartholomew ordered to build a castle a few miles outside the market town of Shiring, which was meant to serve as the seat of the town's earl. That area, including a small village, the surroundings, and the building itself, is now known as Earl's Castle. The castle had mainly served as living quarters for the Earl's family, but its defenses have rarely been used. After Earl's Castle had been violently seized by the Hamleys, all other inhabitants were driven from the estate. Nowadays, Earl's Castle is named to be feared. Ever since the Cathedral of Shiring was finished, William Hamley has become more disgruntled. Some believe he lost his faith and only lives to satisfy his own greed and hunger by stealing from starving peasants.
Get in line and stay in line. You'll all get your chance to pay your dues to Lord Hamley, you hear? So no pushing.
Wow. Stuff is going down at Earl's Castle.
Why does Lord Hamley need all that food? He's got more than enough.
Shut it, woman. Smear your face with dung and lower your head. It's the only way you get out of here alive.
Are you all right?
What do you think? Of course I'm all right. I'm more all right than anyone else in this crowd. Just because Lord Hamley insists on women to deliver the tributes, don't mean you have to send your youngest and prettiest. Fools.
Brought them from Kingsbridge. Hope they choke on it.
Patience,
I already have
patience.
one.
Everyone will get a chance to pay their dues to Lord Hamley.
Calm yourself.
I'll make sure that nothing will happen to you. They took a woman in my town. She never came back. Nothing will happen to you if you just remain calm.
I never expected much of this man, and yet seeing him
I'm
here
just a
still
shepherd's
disappoints
daughter.
me.
I have no business here.
Is Lady Regan home?
Ah, as if she could ever leave.
How long will this take?
A lot longer if you don't shut your mouth.
What's taking so long?
Oh, right, I've had enough. Go on, ugly. Take care of that nagging bitch.
Oh, damn. Did we get hanged? That's no good.
Why does Lord Hamley need all that food? He's got more than enough.
Shut it, woman. Smith. It's no coincidence that Hamley always asks for women to bring the tributes.
Oh, shut up.
Are you all right?
What do you think? Of course I'm all
Skip
right.
through all
I ju-
these. We'll get back to where we were.
Patience, patience. Everyone will get a chance to pay their dues to Lord Hamley.
What do you think you're doing? Get back in line before the sheriff sees you.
Interesting. Well, this is going to be quite a puzzle, ladies and gents. That's going to do it for this episode of Pillars of the Earth. Thank you, everybody, for joining. Now, don't forget to subscribe on this YouTube channel if you haven't already. You'll see these episodes come out every Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday, 4 times a week. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one. Bye-bye.